Hi everyone, my name is Julio, and I'm an interpreter here at Hollister Hills State Vehicular Recreation Area. For the month of November, we thought it'd be fun to share some easy recipes that you and your family can try out the next time you guys are out on a camping adventure. So for this recipe today, we're going to be grilling up some Brussels sprouts. And while we do that, we're also going to be talking about spark arrestors and how they help keep our park safe. So for this recipe, we're going to use a few different things. We're going to use some Brussels sprouts, some extra virgin olive oil, or any other oil you have at home would work perfectly also. We're going to use some salt. For this one, I have pink Himalayan salt, but you can also use black salt, table salt, kosher salt. Again, whatever salt you have at home. Some pepper, garlic, and some different spices. I have a little spice blend here, but you can also use rosemary, thyme, oregano, parsley, whatever spices you have at home, or if you have a certain blend that you personally like, go ahead and use that. But to start off, we're gonna go ahead and take our Brussels sprout. We're gonna cut the ends off, and then we're gonna go ahead and slice the Brussels sprouts in half. Okay. Now, while you're doing this, if you're doing this at a campground, you're gonna wanna make sure that you go ahead and collect your scraps and you dispose of them properly, either in the garbage can, or if you have a composting heap at home, you can always collect them, take them home with you, and compost them there. Okay, so in this bowl, I already have some Brussels sprouts that I have gone ahead and dressed using our salt and pepper. But let's go ahead and add a little bit more because I don't think they have enough spices on them yet. We're gonna add some pepper, and again, this is gonna be all to your personal liking. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. And we're gonna go ahead and add some of the spices. And then we're gonna give them a toss. And once they're nicely tossed, we're gonna go ahead and take a piece of aluminum foil. We're gonna go ahead and scoop some of our Brussels sprouts into the foil. And then we're gonna take our corners and roll them up, bring in the opposite corners, and also roll those up and create a little steam pocket. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and add it to our grill and let it steam away / broil for maybe about 15 minutes or so. Okay, so that's cooking. We're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about spark arrestors. In California, it's important to note that spark arrestors are mandatory in all public grassy areas. They must be U.S. Forest Service approved. So here in my hand, I have a sample exhaust pipe, and a really quick way to check to see if you have a spark arrestor is to grab a metal stick over a foot long or so. You're gonna insert it into the tailpipe, and you're gonna check for resistance. If you hit resistance, there's a good chance that you have a spark arrestor installed in your muffler already. Now, another really quick way to check is to actually just look in the tail end of it and see if you catch a conical catch basin. It's important to note that not all spark arrestors come the same way. Some of them, they all vary in size and shape and model. Here in this example, we have a fine woven mesh that's gonna help catch anything that might exit your exhaust when riding. So now that we've learned a little bit about spark arrestors, let's go back and check on our Brussels sprouts. So let's take these out and let's see how they turned out. Oh, and here we go. We have our nice cooked Brussels sprouts, little charred ends, which is how I like them. I hope you try this recipe out the next time you're here at Hollister Hills, and I hope you guys have a good month of November.